To share some thoughts with our US users about the disappointing vote in the House of Representatives. There has been a lot of misinformation, and I hope to clarify some things. First, thank you to our incredible community. You are what makes TikTok so special. Thank you for making your voices heard. Over the last few years, we have invested to keep your data safe and our platform free from outside manipulation. We have committed that we will continue to do so. This legislation, if signed into law, will lead to a ban of TikTok in the United States. Even the bill sponsors admit that that's their goal. This bill gives more power to a handful of other social media companies. It will also take billions of dollars out of the pockets of creators and small businesses. It will put more than 300,000 American jobs at risk, and it will take away your TikTok. We know how important TikTok is to all of you. It has given our 170 million users a platform to freely express themselves, and has empowered more than 7 million businesses in the United States. Our platform matters to the small business owners who rely on TikTok to make ends meet, to the teachers who inspire millions of students to learn, and to everyone who discovers and finds joy on TikTok. We will not stop fighting and advocating for you. We will continue to do all we can, including exercising our legal rights, to protect this amazing platform that we have built with you. We believe we can overcome this together. I encourage you to keep sharing your stories. Share them with your friends. Share them with your family. Share them with your senators. Protect your constitutional rights. Make your voices heard. Love you all.
Well, it's done. The bill that will essentially ban TikTok has just passed the United States House of Representatives. And it wasn't even close. But before you freak out, this is not over. TikTok is not going anywhere just yet. This bill is not going to become law today. So I'm going to explain what's next in a second, which is very important. But first, the final vote on HR 7521, the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, was 352 to 65. One member voted present. The Republicans got this over the finish line with 197 yes votes and 155 Democrat yes votes. 50 Democrats voted no, and so did 15 Republicans. 14 members were not voting on this bill today. Now, because of the special procedures used to fast track this bill to the House floor, the bill needed 2/3 majority, which obviously you can see it got. Now, here's the thing. This bill will now move on to the United States Senate. And in order for it to become a law, it has to pass in the Senate, and then the president has to sign it. President Biden has already said he will sign this bill if it gets to his desk. So that's not a question. But what is a question is whether this bill can get the 60 votes it needs to pass in the Senate. Right now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he's not in any rush to fast track this bill the way they did in the House. He said this bill will face the normal Senate timing, which includes several procedural votes and more than 30 hours of debate on the Senate floor. On top of this, the Senate is going to be on recess 3 of the next 6 weeks, and they quite honestly have bigger fish to fry right now, including the budget bill to avoid a government shutdown on March 22nd and funding for Ukraine and Israel, which is really important to the Senate Majority Leader. Now, I also want to make it very clear, supporters of this bill keep stressing over and over and over again, this is not a ban on TikTok. They say this bill just simply forces the Chinese-owned parent company of TikTok, ByteDance, to divest or sell its interest in TikTok to another company the U.S. government determines is not owned by a foreign adversary. It's done. The bill that will essentially ban TikTok has just passed the United States.
The yeas are 352. The nays are 65. The bill is passed.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe, a winner.
We are in a Cold War with China, and some of my colleagues want to ignore this fact. We have legislation before us that is 12 pages long. The bill is not a ban. It forces foreign adversaries, including Chinese communists, to divest.
The yeas are 352. The nays are 65. The bill is passed.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better.
The TikTok ban bill just passed in the House, but that doesn't mean TikTok is banned. yet. Here's what's going to happen next. Now that the bill has passed through the House, it's going to go to the Senate where it'll be discussed and then voted on. If it passes the Senate, then it'll be sent to the president to finally sign into law. Now, President Biden has said he's going to sign the bill if it gets to his desk, even though he literally has his own TikTok account. So basically, all that stands between TikTok getting banned is the Senate vote. There are 100 senators in the Senate, 2 for each state, and all they need is a simple majority to pass the bill. So if 51 senators vote yes to banning TikTok, then TikTok has 6 months to either sell to an American buyer or it gets banned. Now, do I think this is going to happen? Well, with the way things are looking like right now, I would say there's a pretty high possibility that this bill passes the Senate too. The House passed it with a huge amount of support from Republicans and Democrats, so there is a lot of pressure for the Senate to do the same. So unless President Biden does a complete 180, or I can somehow scrap together $100 billion to buy TikTok and save the world, let me check my pockets. Then TikTok.
But you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
Embarrassing. Hey, y'all, Gravity. Any day above ground, live it. I just wanted to play those videos and get that new Hold Your Own Nuts video done. So I apologize for not saying anything. But yeah, they panicking. I hope you all invested your money. But let's see who's in the building. Lewis Knowles, hello. Cosmo Fury, hello. William Morant, hello. Miriam R, hello. Black Star Racer, hello. For those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comment section, hello. Charles Gibson, hello. There you go. Let's see what this one is. This is MSNBC.
It's going to take some time before there would be any sort of ban on TikTok, because the way this would have to work is that after passage of the House, which happened today, it would need to go on to the Senate. The Senate would have to pass it. Then the president would have to sign it. And then even after that happens, the clock would then begin for a 6-month period by which TikTok would have to be divested by the Chinese parent company ByteDance. If they can't do that, then it will be banned. If they can do that, then things go on uninterrupted. We can continue to post our dancing videos on TikTok. But look, at the end of the day, the question is, okay, so if this does look like it has a path to being passed and signed into law by the president, which the president said he would do, who might buy TikTok? And we have to remember that there is precedent for this, because then President Donald Trump in 2020 tried to do the exact same thing, which was force ByteDance to divest TikTok. And when he tried to do so, there were 2 potential suitors that were named, Oracle and also Walmart. So there is potentially a market for this company to be sold. But again, how this plays out in 2020.
Yeah, because I really want to be going through Walmart and seeing kiosks for TikTok. Now we good. We're good. I had to put on the colors for TikTok, by the way. But let's continue. Let's see who else is having mini meltdowns. Who else we got? Ooh, black woman.
You mean to tell me they're talking about deleting TikTok tomorrow, and I just learned that any number multiplied by 9 equals 9? We are never going to be free. We will never be free, bro. This lady.
Huh?
Just told us that if you multiply anything by 9, so 9 times 9 equals 81. What is 8 plus 1? 9. 9 times 2 is 18. What's 1 plus 8? 9. 9 times 5. What is 9 times 5? 4 plus 5 is 9. What's that?
When was she born? When was she born? Are you serious? You just found this out? Okay. Continue, ma'am.
What's 9 times 6? I don't know. But what I do know is we will never be free. They want to delete this app for some bullshit. And I just learned that any number multiplied by 9 equals 9. I've never known that my whole life. Call me dumb, call me stupid, but I never put 2 and 2 together. I've never put 2 and 2 together. That's how I know.
But you put together that you're just going to keep repeating yourself on your video. Okay.
They don't, bro. If they delete this app, I don't know how I'll survive, solely because this is how I learned. Like, what do you?
Black women, what did I tell y'all this morning? What did I tell you this morning? Okay. The way she was repeating herself, this is all I heard.
It's a round. It's a rap for you round. And a rap for your round. I'll let a round rap around every rap around till it's rap around. This rap around. I'll rap around rap. I'll let a round rap around. How you gonna get around that?
Don P, hello. CRU Realty, hello. Geechee Gold, hello. You seem new, but welcome. DSB, hello. Leonard DeYuta, hello. Investment ideas? Put $200 in a Roth IRA and let that set. Don't touch it. Let that set for about 20 years. Walk around, have about 6 or 7 figures. High yield CDs. Malky, hello. Jerry Bedford, hello. Okay, man. You could have learned that on Google, but all right.
Don't think for 1 second that TikTok getting banned is for our safety. Do not think that, because those are lies. You really think right now, like really think about it. The way the United States is, the way our government is, how high healthcare is, how many homeless people there are. Do you really think with all the issues going on in our worlds right, not in our worlds, in the United States right now, that they are really gonna do all that they can to ban TikTok for our well-being and for our safety? Really, make that make sense. The reason why you are banning TikTok and have not stopped to ban TikTok is because you know that us, the American people, are getting very knowledgeable on this app, and we are uncovering the government's lies. We are getting together to do crazy things that we have never done before, like boycott companies, bring stocks down. We're realizing how much better it is to live outside of the country, because we've been getting told since the day we were born that this is the country of dreams, this is the American dream, this is the best country in the world, and it is not. And so many people are moving outside of the country. There has been so many jobs created on this app that they're like, oh shit, like people are not working out here for us. Like they're working here for themselves now. Like they don't like that. We're learning how horrible the food is, how much poison is in the food, how they cause.
I wonder what video she's watching, because we knew all this before TikTok was a thing. Hey, hold on. Wife. This motherfucker. Hold on. Miss. Oh, I'm going to throw a book at her. You heard what I said. She don't look. Look, I don't know. Like, this is my daughter's. I don't know what the hell this is. I'm finna wear this though. Wait a minute. That's sexy, ain't it? Look at this here. This shit lights up and everything. It's kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you. It's kind of fire. Go ahead. Nah, Leonard, I won't say she's slow. It's just when we talk, everybody says it's woke, and then it shows up, and now they think that they went into something. We could show her books from the 60s. They were talking about what they were doing to the food. Well, I mean, yeah, she's probably gonna have to, or she gonna tell the husband to go out there and get a 9-to-5, and she stay home with the kid. Now here's the thing: if they cancel TikTok, do these women become modern women? Yeah, I had to go there with the red pill idiots. Oh man, you know what? I was thinking about playing that interview that I did with that dude. One was more of a debate, and I told him that they were going to cancel TikTok, and he told me I was crazy. I was considering playing it, but what I figured out what I was going to do, family, is probably this weekend I'm going to do a compilation of when I started telling y'all that TikTok was going to be banned up until this point. It's just going to be a straight video. I think that's what I'm going to do. But let's let her continue saying what Black people have been telling them for years.
Cause cancer, how they cause autism, how they cause all these things. And we're separating ourselves from that. And we're finding more of a holistic approach, more of an organic approach to things. And they don't like that. They are real, like they realized that, like, damn, like on this app, we can't filter things. So they are getting so much knowledge because we cannot filter it, because if they could filter it, it would turn into a Instagram, Facebook, it would turn to these other platforms. But since this platform is not owned by the United States, they can't do anything to it. And that's how we have been getting so much knowledge, and they are shitting.
Okay. Again, when they say something stupid, that you're going to validate everything else they just said. What do you mean they can't do anything? Where they literally just voted on it today, which is why you're doing this video. So they can't do something about it. And they've told y'all they could do something about it by having Trump tell you in 2020 that he wanted it sold. And y'all said no. And then they didn't sell it. But now here we are 4 years later. Biden is trying to tell them to go sell it and get rid of it in 6 months. So they obviously the government can do something, but you're just sat up here and told everybody that they can't do something when they literally just did something. And now you're really going to have 113,000 people, or how many people saw this video. You went there and told them at the 1,053 mark that they can't do something, even though they just did something. Okay, continue.
Themselves. We are learning so much, and we have learned so much on this app. They're shooting themselves, and that's why they're doing everything.
They're shooting themselves.
Well, not everything in their power, because it's done. Like, TikTok's gonna get banned. It just goes to show that our government is not for the people like they claim.
Oh
They
my
claim all this
God.
shit, but it's a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, give this woman a round of applause. She just figured out the government is not for the people. Damn, I wonder if she learned that on TikTok. I think she learned that on TikTok. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to give her a clap. Come on now. You know how hard it is to figure that out. That takes 5 minutes of intense thinking and research to find out that the federal government of the United States of America is not for you. Come on, y'all got to give her a clap. Y'all got to give her a clap. You know what? I'll give her a clap since y'all gonna be mean. Since y'all gonna be mean, I'll give her the clap. Pause. I will give it to her. Unbelievable. I've never seen that before a day in my life. She just figured this out. She literally just figured this out. Oh boy, we in trouble, family. What did I tell y'all? We in trouble. This is TikTok. I thought TikTok was supposed to be where they're supposed to expose stuff. Did we miss something? All right. I mean, it is what it is. Let's continue. I don't want to hear the rest of what she's talking about. Ooh, look, it's Miss Bad Lace Front.
TikTok, we got a big time vote today on that future. It could affect, by some estimates, up to 100 million Americans, at least how they access social media. The House is taking up a bill today requiring the popular app to separate from its parent company or face a ban in these United States. TikTok's owner, ByteDance, is based in China, which means it could, and some say would, be subject to the dictates, the whims of the Chinese government. But TikTok is not just a way for young people to pass the time. TikTok influencers staged a protest yesterday in Washington, saying that many of them rely on the app for their livelihood. This is how they make their living. Scott McFarland is on Capitol Hill for us. He's following all this. Scott, lots to say on every side of this. Good morning.
Don't wait people lost their mind.
Tony, good morning. This bill Congress is voting on singles out TikTok, but it could expand to impact other apps controlled by foreign adversaries. President Biden has said he'd sign the measure, so there are millions of TikTok users, including those who earn their income through the app, who are on edge.
A lot of people are relying on TikTok right now.
TikTok influencer JT Laybourne of Utah makes a living.
Bruh, he crying. Family, no, he's crying. You got to be jiving me. He's crying over this. Oh my God. This ain't happening. Maybe I'm bugging. Let me look again.
Talk right now.
Hold on.
Expand to impact other apps controlled by foreign adversaries. President Biden has said he'd sign the measure,
What?
so there are millions of TikTok users, including those who earn their income through the app, who are on edge.
A lot of people are relying on TikTok right now.
He finna cry. I ain't never seen no shit like this. It's social media. Rokamoro, hello. No. So you should have been here this morning when I was discussing it. I'll give y'all a quick recap. Most of these creators cannot go to another platform. Do you understand they're going to have to rebuild? Most of them can't do that. That chick we just played, she has over 13 million followers. She's not going to get that on YouTube. She's not going to get that on Twitter. She's not going to get that on Instagram. I promise you. These creators cannot generate the same following they did here. I'm sorry, they're over there. They can't do it. You got to understand, they've been doing this work for like between 2 to 4 years. You're essentially asking them to start over. No. And most of them don't have jobs. This is their job. And I got an answer for that. I hope you diversified your funds and sucks to be you.
Born of Utah makes a living on the platform selling apparel.
It is 90.
And there it is. So he goes on there to sell apparel. All right. Sneakerheads can find another avenue.
+% of my family's income.
Born with a heart
How much?
My family's income, +%.
Born of Utah makes a living on the platform selling apparel.
It is 90+% of my family's income.
No, this man did not just say that. Sir, 90%? 90%. Are you insane? Sir, you got to diversify your money. What do you mean? So you took all this money and you didn't do nothing else with it? You just took it? You didn't move it nowhere. You got to be kidding me.
Born with a heart condition.
For the first time in like 36 years, my heart actually functions.
And he also talks cardiac health to his nearly 2 million followers.
I've had people come up to me in public and give me a hug and cry on my shoulder and say that you will never understand what your videos mean to me.
TikTok has mobilized Laybourne and others to fight a bill poised for approval today in the U.S. House, requiring TikTok to divest or separate from its China-based owner, ByteDance, or face a ban within months.
ByteDance is controlled by the Chinese Communist Party.
Democratic Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy is a sponsor of the bipartisan bill, which cites national security concerns.
ByteDance, as well as CCP, have access to tremendous amounts of personal data.
House Republican leaders and the White House have already endorsed the plan, and a key committee approved the bill 50-0 last week. The final hurdle could be former President Trump, who once threatened to ban TikTok, but now opposes the bill, saying it would shift too much influence to Facebook, which once banned him. Trump also acknowledges a recent meeting with GOP mega donor Jeff Yoss, a major investor in TikTok, who, according to a CBS News review, has donated millions to conservative-led groups.
Any conservative lawmaker who is thinking about supporting a bill to ban TikTok.
It's alfalfa. It's alfalfa from the Little Rascals. You know, for years I was trying to figure out what he was going to amount to. And look, he's giving out millions of dollars to conservative groups. Pray for, hey, shout out to Alfalfa. I wonder if he still keeps in touch with Spanky and Delilah.
Has to take into account that they are going to run afoul of the interest.
You think he can still do the hair thing? Probably not, right? Probably not.
Of one of the Republican Party's top donors.
Yoss declined to comment to CBS News. TikTok has blasted this bill, saying it tramples First Amendment rights, and China has said the legislation would come back to bite the U.S.
All they got to do is just call in their loans. that vote will be dead on the floor. But we know they're not going to do that. Oh, this dude, Tizzy Entertainment.
So the House just passed a bill that would effectively ban TikTok, and I'm going to talk about what all that
Ha!
means and
Idea
why
soon
I
to be
don't
replaced
support
with
it.
Bite
And I
Me.
don't support this bill, probably not for the reasons that you might assume I don't support it. I know there's going to be a lot of people who are like, "Oh yeah, you don't like this because you make money off of TikTok." First and foremost, I make $0 off of TikTok. If TikTok goes away, I still have platforms. I have
Facts, because he's already been deplatformed like how many times? I actually know this dude. This dude has been he's been deplatformed off TikTok for like 2 years. They don't like the fact that he be talking. Like he be exposing these motherfuckers. But you know. That's how they work. But considering the fact that CBS just did that story, hey, we got something for you one time. There you go. Continue.
I have an issue with it because of the implications of what it could mean in other ways. So first things first, their issue is that a company called ByteDance owns TikTok. They say ByteDance.
We know all this.
Hold concern that the Chinese government might use TikTok to spread propaganda and influence the presidential election. However, that happens already on all of the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yes, TikTok, I'm sure. This is an ongoing problem that I don't see any bills addressing the larger scale issue of, and I don't see any kind of accountability for the times it's already happened. Now, I don't have a problem with an American company owning TikTok. I have an issue with the bill. First and foremost, it feels like a light version of the Restrict Act that tried to pass last year. The Restrict Act did a lot more than just ban TikTok. It got into some really iffy waters with like how they wanted to use Americans' data, restricting American voices on platforms if they were saying things that they didn't like. And they're saying, no, this isn't anything like the Restrict Act. It feels like it's easing into it, though. Like, yes, the Restrict Act was taking a cannonball into the pool of those waters. This feels more like we're splashing our toe and sort of sliding one foot in. But if the end result is you get your trunks wet, it's still a problem. Also, they love to say it's not a ban. They're just forcing a sale. But the sale timeline is completely unrealistic. It's based on Elon Musk buying Twitter, and that was a really weird situation that started with him already there wanting to buy Twitter in the first place. Like, that's what started the clock running. There's really no one to buy TikTok right now. Unless you count Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, who says he'd like to buy TikTok. Do you know why he'd like to buy TikTok? He
Tell
said,
us.
170 plus million users. I'd love to buy TikTok. And on day one, I'd take all of that user data and use it to start training AI. Because that can't go horribly wrong or anything.
Yes, Kevin O'Leary wants to create Skynet. And in a few years, you know, game over. The ones that survive are going to have to join the resistance. But I'm just going to tell you this right now. I ain't following no white man. I'm sorry. Malky, you said, can't they just do the TikTok migration function to fan base? They should be the next move. Fan base is dead. I'm sorry. Fan base is dead. Fan base can't handle what TikTok does. Not even close. Their app would crash every day. They don't have the infrastructure. Not even close. Shout out to Isaac Hayes III. He ain't got the kind of money that he needs to do that. Nobody used it. I stopped using it because they sitting up there. It's just like Clubhouse. It just became a haven for everybody to just start talking shit. What's the point? But let's finish this off.
Nancy Pelosi out here talking about it'd be great if an American company owned TikTok. It'd be good for the stock market.
You mean her pockets?
Okay, but that's not a reason to force a sale under an unreasonable timeline that almost certainly can't be met. And then what happens is they just cut off access that ByteDance has to TikTok, and they can't update the app, and they essentially cripple the app, and it doesn't work, which then silences anyone who uses the app.
Facts. Just like they did with Parler.
But this thing still has ways to go. Yes, Biden said that if it came across his desk, he would sign it. But first, it has to go through the Senate. And Charles, the Senate House Majority Leader, said he's in no rush to do it. It's been fast-tracked everywhere else. And he's like, yeah, no, it's going to come up when it comes up. It's going to go through the regular procedures. We're going to do the 30-plus hours of debating about it. All
Bullshit. They just want to get paid. But the Restrict Act he was talking about is a bill that requires federal actions to identify and mitigate foreign threats to information and communications technology products and services. Example of social media application. Excuse me. It also establishes civil and criminal penalties for violations under the bill. So that's the Restrict Act. Let's go back to the tab. But yeah.
To join this MAGA train, baby. Choo choo! Choo! Choo choo! Choo!
Yeah. Let's continue. Let's see who else. Oh, this guy. He's a funny dude.
I have been screaming for so long about the TikTok ban that I am out of screams. This is me actually angry. 352 members of the United States House of Representatives voted to ban TikTok today. That's 81%. I want you to think about the last time you heard 81% of our Congress agreeing on anything. Think about anything for the last 4 years.
Well, let's see. We have the C-19 bill, giving money to Ukraine, giving money to Israel, the Emmett Till bill, after it failed because it was Afrocentric. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I think I gave you 5. Let me see what he got.
81%. Shit, to pick the Speaker of the House, it took 18 votes,
There
and
you
he
go.
barely got through. Remember
True.
that?
Yes, sir.
Remember how many times this year alone, we've had to have votes for the Speaker of the House, but TikTok ban, they're right there. They are voting to ban the complaint box rather than listen to a single complaint on this fucking app. They see us talking to each other. They see us seeing the humanity in each other's eyes. I don't care if you got a red hat or a fucking septum piercing. I hear your complaints and I see the world you're standing in. I'm not reading your tweet out of context. I'm listening to your voice. I've learned so much from this app over the last 2 years. And the biggest thing was to stop judging my fellow Americans like they are on some other fucking team. We are all just countrymen walking around together. We're all just people trying to get to the end of the day. We're all trying to make enough money so we can raise our kids, kiss them on the forehead, and hope that when we send them to school, they come home tomorrow. That's all we fucking want. And instead, has our Congress done anything to move forward on a Voting Rights Act? No. To make sure women can have health care? No. Maternity leave? No. The minimum wage has been stuck at the same fucking amount for 15 years. Have we moved forward on any of these things? No. But we can get 81% of the most corrupt motherfuckers to walk around directly from their country clubs to go to their government job with their government paycheck, with their fucking government car that I fucking paid for. And they can go onto the floor of the House of fucking Representatives that we all fucking paid for and tell us, no, we're doing it to protect your data. We're doing it because we're worried about the algorithm. Meanwhile, my data has been stolen 16 times in the last 5 years. You want to know how I know that? Because I've been in 16 class action lawsuits about my stolen fucking data that I didn't even know was stolen. One day I open the mail and there's a fucking mailer with a check for $5. Sorry, your fucking data got stolen. Your Social Security was found on the dark web because some
Who is we?
couldn't follow the goddamn regulation.
Who is we?
Written in 1973. I am 39 years old. I have been told my entire fucking life that we need 60 votes in this goddamn Senate. And they're about to find it. We didn't have 60 votes to protect any other shit. We got kids going to school every fucking day, terrified they're not going to go home.
His neighbors must love him. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't even know. Brother Torian, hello. There were more people in it. I didn't even see y'all. So I don't know how you could keep a straight face with this. I'm used to this dude's videos. That's why I don't. He's being the angry white guy. Nothing wrong with that. It got him 2.5 million followers and money. It's all good. AW1, hello. He usually does that, so it's okay. Black Light, welcome. Adrian Williams, hello. You seem new, but welcome. Notice how the minority leader of the House said American companies must buy TikTok. This is a test run to ban more stuff. They did this 4 years ago. Trump did this 4 years ago, and it didn't work. Nobody's going to buy TikTok. It's okay. We're going to get a reset after this election. TikTok's, depending on how the Senate goes, that's up in the air. Elon is going to sell Twitter. It's fine. It's okay. Chance McCara, hello. You seem new as well, but welcome. Get what they ask how to get a job. Well, I would love for y'all to put that on your resumes one time. Hey, I was a TikToker. Okay, what's your fucking skills? I do videos. That's fucking great. But, I'm sure they'll get a few $100s to appear in the TikTok documentary if it falls. Maybe they could end the actual documentary. If they pay the money, they could use this. That's a lot of money to ask for Nintendo. But let's continue. He's going to keep yelling.
We got kids not wanting to give up their phones, not because of TikTok, because they're worried if somebody comes into their school, they want to be able to call their fucking parents to say goodbye. Any movement? We have 352 congressmen.
Well, this just became morbid. Well, damn. Okay, so a random person comes in there. You don't think your kid's gonna come home? Okay, that's morbid. I think we're gonna leave this. That's all right. Ooh, look, somebody figured it out.
He is the reason why TikTok is getting banned. Let me explain why. Who is the founder of this? What did he find? He is the one who built everything for this company right here. Now worth trillions of dollars. And who is the richest person on the planet? It is this man right here. You know who is the #1 enemy for this company? TikTok. TikTok launched their TikTok shop. It is going insane. Things are cheaper on TikTok. Within 2 clicks, you will get your product, and there's no membership fees or anything like that. And real people are getting real commissions. And for businesses, if you post your product on TikTok and if it goes viral, you instantly became a millionaire. And this guy right here, the rumor is he's pushing out so much money to either side, so this thing gets shut down because sales on this app is kind of going down and everything on this app is slowly going up. For example, prices on Amazon versus prices on TikTok, plus free shipping, you guys. This guy don't like it. The stock is going in and Walmart is going against them. And now through online and social media, TikTok is beating them. He don't like it. He's pumping out money, selling his stock, and he's number one. And guess what else? And this guy too. Monthly users, or basically daily users for Facebook and Instagram have slowly tanked. And he's saying it's because of TikTok. So he wants it out. He wants it out. Even views and search ratio on Google and YouTube have slowly stopped as well. Because instead of watching a 5-minute video of how to do something on YouTube, you can literally learn it within 1 minute on TikTok. You get what I'm saying? But these are all things that I've seen on Twitter and that I have also seen on this platform. And
I guess, hey, my dude, you didn't tell them that they're going to raise fees in July, though. You didn't tell your people that. Yeah. And it also says, according to Business Insider, that they're going to make it harder to get free shipping. I guess they must have got their balance sheets and said, you know what? That was nice. Nah, y'all got to do that. But I like the music you had in the background. Probably going to hit me with copyright. Fuck you. Anyway, we're going to continue. Who else we got? Ooh, somebody with a bonnet. Yeah, this will be great. Let's see what he says.
I ain't seen nobody say this yet, but Biden, if TikTok gets banned, you're losing the presidency. I'm just telling you what was really.
Yeah, because that's yeah. Okay. Oh boy, this will be a. Here we go. We might as well strap in. Let's put this on. He's gonna drop some gems. We're gonna start over.
I ain't seen nobody say this yet, but Biden, if TikTok gets banned, you're losing the presidency. I'm just telling you what was really going to happen.
Tell me why.
You won off of a trend that people created to go against your opposition. Now you're trying to ban a platform the same set people that support you use to put you in office. They're either not going to vote or they're going to vote for Trump. You're not going to be back in office, bro, if TikTok gets banned. I'm just telling you the truth. We've almost had a government shutdown almost 6 times. But you guys, when it comes to TikTok, we all agree.
Well, they all didn't agree because it wasn't 435-0.
Twitter is owned by an opposing side and Elon. You guys don't want to get rid of Twitter. Facebook and Instagram 25/8 is selling our information off to other countries. And every time y'all find out, all y'all do is give them a hefty fine. Y'all don't delete Facebook or Instagram. But TikTok got to go, right? Okay. Like, I'm just telling you the truth, bro. TikTok goes away, bro is not going to be in office, bro. I'm just telling you what's happening. I already see.
That'll be great for the history books, family. I hope you know that. Biden didn't win re-election because he banned a social media app. Nothing else. Not his colluding, trying to mess with the gas prices. Not him sending hundreds of millions of dollars to Ukraine. By the way, he just earmarked another $300 million to the dancer. Not that. Him getting into 3 wars. Not that. Him selling out the country to China. Not that. Him literally smacking black people in the face. Not that. Him literally on optics went into a black household with fried chicken. Not that. Not him going online apologizing to the goddamn Africans for slavery and then do that to the Black Americans. Not that. Not securing the border. Not that. He's going to lose because he banned a social media app. Okay. He really told us. We learned something, didn't we? Moving on. Ooh, another black man. Please tell me you're intelligent.
It's done. The TikTok ban was passed. If you don't know, the U.S. basically passed the bill to.
Oh my God. Okay, already 4 seconds and you're lying to your people. Sir, it's not banned. It's not banned. It's not banned. The House agreed on a resolution and their bill to ban it. It's not banned yet. Still has to go to the Senate. Once it gets to the Senate, then it gets to Biden's desk. Then he can sign it. It becomes law. Then it'll get banned, or at least be on the way there. And you're a financial coach and you're lying to your people. This is not good. If I was one of your customers, I would ask for my money back and cite the first 4 seconds of this video. You lied. So what else did you lie on my portfolio? Continue, sir.
To ban TikTok in the United States. Now, this is so crazy to me because it's supposed to be we the people. And the people are literally saying, do not do this. But this bill is still being passed. They're literally calling this to protect the American from foreign adversaries. Now, me personally.
People, okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting Serafina vibes from this dude. I bet you he lives in Houston. He got to be Nigerian.
I'm
sorry.
definitely not happy about this because TikTok literally changed my whole life. Like,
Look at this comment. That's because the Republicans are communists. Last I checked and we looked at the vote, Democrats voted for this too. So what are they? They were the get-alongs. Got it. Okay.
this was me a few years ago working a 9-to-5 job miserable. And this is me now literally living my dream life just because I start posting content on TikTok. And it's not just me. TikTok has literally changed over millions of other people's lives. There's
So you basically just told us that TikTok is a grift. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, the real Melanin King, just told the entire world that TikTok is a grift.
But you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
You fucking coons got me fucked up.
It's always one. They always gotta let it out. No white person will go outside and say this. They go, here he go, because he's trying to look fresh. There you go. He had to go tell everybody. Oh Lord. Oh my God.
millions of business owners all on TikTok. Prime example, think about a creator like Keith Lee who literally.
Okay, here we go. Now you're going to use Keith Lee as your example of why TikTok is a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. Keith Lee has talent. Shit, I didn't realize I had to say this. AW1, yes, I do have one. I don't use it. I don't use it. I maybe posted like 10 videos and that's about it. The highest video I ever got was when I was in the car and I exposed BLM. I don't post nothing on there anymore. It's dead. I could actually delete it and I wouldn't miss it. But here's the thing. Keith Lee has talent. Keith Lee is actually a fighter. He's a trained fighter. He can go back to MMA. He'd be good. And with his name recognition, he could probably go into like either Bellator or PFL, maybe not UFC, maybe not there yet, but he can go back. He can go to YouTube and do what he does. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, he's gotten offers from Hollywood to do a reality show where kind of like what they do on Food Network, you go around kind of like a black version of Kitchen Nightmares, something like that. He could go do that. He has talent. and people love and respect him. Most of you Negroes and white folk and AAPI and Latinos cannot do what he does. Do not use Keith Lee as your avatar to say why TikTok should be banned. That's disrespectful to him, his family, his kids, his business, and you guys are sad and pathetic because we know him. When you say TikTok, he's one of the first names you'll say, but we don't know you.
Changes people's life just because of his TikTok. And now I'm currently 23 years old in a penthouse, all because I started posting on TikTok.
Very good. And you're going to have to sell that penthouse. It's okay, sir. I'm sure you'll get a few $1 million. Nothing wrong with that. I hope you take that money and invest it.
TikTok. 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 TikTok.
It really became more than just a dancing social media app. It's really a business now. The whole argument they had was that TikTok is a dangerous platform, but they're trying to buy it from the actual company. To me, I really see it as a money move and a control move. I don't want to mention any names, so I'm just going to keep saying they, but they will be able to censor everything we see on TikTok. They will be able to get a piece of the pie that TikTok is actually making. And think about it, TikTok is really taking a lot of people out of the workforce.
And once they ban it, you're going to have to go back there. It's amazing that all you people went on TikTok and created businesses and all this. And I guarantee most of y'all didn't figure out, okay, you know what? I'm making all this content. That's great. What other skills can I use? I don't see no professional making fucking videos on there. I ain't see nobody come out there and make no videos or documentaries. I ain't see this. I don't see no movies being made on TikTok. None of this. I don't even see motherfuckers. I've never seen a content creator go on there and say, hey, this is how you edit a video. Never seen it. It's probably on there. I've never seen it. I see retards dancing with dogs and making crappy food. This is what I see. Their homepage is people dancing. It's sad. That's supposed to entice somebody to hire you. There's only so many video editing jobs. Interesting.
And school is showing us to become workers. TikTok continues growing. It's going to take everyone out of the workforce. And at that point, who is going to be the workers? You know,
y'all, you're going to put 5 million people back to work. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, God. A penthouse. You say you're a finance coach. Lord have mercy. I'm curious. Oh, you're in Chicago. My bad. You're in Chicago. One of the most expensive cities in the country, living in a penthouse. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Seriously? Negro. Whatever. You know what? 10,000 people saw it. Okay. Whatever, dude. You and your lady gonna have to figure something out. Let's see who else.
Hey man, do you not have a house? No, dude, I live on the streets. That's fucking terrible. And in America too. Somebody should do something about the unhoused situation in America. Don't you agree? No, bro. The only problem that I have is TikTok. And they're
Sir, Brother Torian, if he didn't save, I ain't got nothing for him. When the moving truck come, I mean, and they load up the last of it, I mean. Yagman and Bottom, hello. No, not TikTok. I better start taking them down my bussy twerk videos. Well, I mean, you do your thing. All right, continue. Let's see what this white man's talking about.
They're banning it, so I'm good. Hey man, you should go to the hospital. I don't have health care. You know, that's bullshit. To be in America, the richest country on earth, and not have health care, the only developed nation that doesn't take care of its sick citizens. No, bro. I'll be good as long as they ban TikTok.
This is not even funny. We move on. Anyway. Oh, another yelling white person. Okay.
TikTok just got banned? No. Let me explain. So yes, today the House passed a bill that unanimously bans TikTok. It wasn't even a close vote. So don't even get me started on how easy it is for them to get something done when they all come together. Usually when they want something to stop, they just send their thoughts and prayers. But now the bill has to go to the Senate, and it is not going to go right away. Like, that Senate vote will not happen right away because other things have priority in the Senate currently. Now the House really wants us to know that they're not trying to ban TikTok. This isn't a ban TikTok bill like TikTok is saying it is. The House just wants TikTok to be sold to an American company so they can have control and money. Now, even if it does pass through the Senate, make it to the president, and he signs it, that doesn't mean TikTok then just immediately is erased from our phones. It's not like how the U2 album was put on our phones back in the day, if we all remember that. That doesn't just happen. ByteDance, the company in China, just has to then divest or basically sell all of its shares of TikTok to an American company. And obviously that's also not the best case scenario, because we as users know if it sells, they're probably going to like change the interface to be better and then somehow end up ruining the app. But all of that to say is there's time. We have time. The app is not just going to disappear. A lot of the information, a lot of the videos being made are currently making it a bit alarmist, making it seem like we all need to panic because this is going to go away immediately. We don't, but it is still important to pay attention to the news and what's happening and call your representative to try to stop this from happening.
You could have said that at the beginning. You just flapping your gums. You could have said that at the beginning. Oh Lord. No, I haven't found yet, family. Somebody say, hey, this is my representative, and they voted for banning TikTok. I need this motherfucker out. I need all my followers to make sure you call your representatives and figure out if they voted yay or nay on this. And if they voted yay, you got to vote them out. I ain't seen them videos yet. I think we did what, 12 so far? Is this a dude or a female? Let's find out.
The fact is, U.S.
That's a dude. Okay. No. Where are the females? I need more Lord have mercy. So, oh Lord. Okay. Here are 5 politicians out of 65 who voted not to ban TikTok. Okay, let's see.
The bill that is trying to ban TikTok has passed, and now it's going to Senate. 352 people voted yes, while only 65 voted no.
The yeas are 352. The nays are 65. The bill is passed.
So now it goes to Senate, and if Senate votes yes to the ban, then it will get to President Biden, and he already said he was going to sign it if he's not sleeping. The CEO of TikTok has spoken out about it, and this is what he has to say.
Hi, everyone. The show here. Just wanted to share some thoughts with our US users about the disappointing vote in the House of Representatives. There has been a lot of misinformation, and I hope to clarify some things. First, thank you to our incredible community. You are what makes TikTok so special. Thank you for making your voices heard. Over the last few years, we have invested to keep your data safe and our platform free from outside manipulation. We have committed that we will continue to do so. This legislation, if signed into law.
Well, we saw that already. And we heard this already. Moving on. What is it? I don't trust Viacom. They will copyright me. Oh, black man. He has a car seat. He may be sensible. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Wait, I picked the wrong one. My bad. Wait, why the hell is it? Why is it going to? Is it me? It ain't me, right? I'm clicking this black man's videos, but it's going to this white man's video. This white woman's video.
TikTok.
Uh-oh. I think it's messing up.
So the House
Oh, here we
voted to
go.
ban TikTok today. So what does that actually mean? Okay, come on in, friend, because you know I love civics here. So let's get our civic education. So in order for a bill,
Why? Just start talking. You don't have to be extra. You be extra during. You don't have to be extra at the beginning. Like, come on, my dude. You're embarrassing us.
What the hell?
You're embarrassing us. Just get to the show. Let's go.
for a bill to become law, the House has to pass it, the Senate has to pass it, and the president has to sign it. Unless you have an event where the president is not on board, but there's an overwhelming majority in the House and the Senate, and they can override the president and the bill can still become law. It's like a supermajority. That ain't happening because the Congress is so divided. So what happened today was the House.
What did you just say? What?
And is not on board, but there's an overwhelming majority in the House and the Senate, and they can override the president and the bill can still become law. It's like a supermajority. That ain't happening because the Congress is so divided. So what happened today was the House of Representatives, which is controlled by the Republicans at this moment, passed the bill to ban TikTok. Now,
Oh my God. Why do you make it seem like if nobody saw that vote, that was just the Republicans that did it? Oh my God, sir.
Then goes to the Senate. Now, the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer from New York has the opportunity to take it up and let the senators vote on it. And based on what they do, then it would go to President Biden's desk. Well, I'm kind of skeptical that the Senate would actually take it up because you're hearing some senators who are skeptical. And what did I say earlier? Skeptical? Skeptical.
Oh God. He did this for almost 4 minutes. I'm bored. I'm bored. Where is the charisma? I'm bored. And it's sad because it was a brother. Where's the charisma? Is that a stud?
Wake your ass up.
What the hell? It's doing it again.
Oh my God, Ken, they're gonna cancel TikTok. Girl, take a chill pill. Go get some Starbucks. I don't. You really think they're gonna do that? Even then, it wouldn't be such a bad idea, to be honest. I'm all for it. There would be less people in the world being weird, talking about some toilet shabak, asking people if they're fox.
Did she just say there's gonna be less people in the world being weird? Or what the fuck is she doing? Oh my God.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
Family, I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared right now. I'm afraid if I try to click out of this video, it's going to play again. I got to be careful. I'm slowly moving over to the X. Please don't play. Thank God to the Most High. I was legitimately scared. Let's continue.
Wake your ass.
Hey, United States government.
What the hell is going on? Why is it doing that? I don't understand. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I'm afraid. Let's play it.
When you search up TikTok.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on? Why are these videos not playing all of a sudden?
When you search up TikTok.
Oh, shut up. Where's this like jumping all these videos all over the place? Let me see.
Yo, yeah, they just banned TikTok.
I'm not even gonna repeat it. Go ahead. Jesus Christ.
The bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Damn, they even corrected you with a comment thread.
For what purpose does the gentleman from New York seek recognition?
I don't even know how real this is, y'all, but
Oh, good God. You put this video up and then you get cussed out in your comment thread. Hey, you think y'all gonna bring that over to Twitter? Hey, who wants to see the math whiz again? We gotta hear the math whiz again. This was hilarious for those who came in late.
You mean to tell me they're talking about deleting TikTok tomorrow and I just learned that any number multiplied by 9 equals 9? We are never going to be.
I swear to God, this is how she started it. Everybody that was here early heard her say that.
You fucking coons got me fucked up.
Is this? This is the video you put up. You play it?
Free. We will never be free, bro. This lady just told us that if you multiply anything by 9, so 9 times 9 equals 81. What is 8 plus 1? 9. 9 times 2 is 18. What's 1 plus 8? 9. 9 times 5. What is 9 times 5? 4 plus 5 is 9. What's 9 times 6? I don't know. But what I do know is we will never be free. They want to delete
No,
after some
Black
bullshit,
Light,
and
when
I
you
just
add
learned
the
that
numbers, they
8
add up to 9.
equals 9. I've never known that my whole life. Call me dumb, call me stupid. I never put 2 and 2 together. I've never put 2 and 2 together. That's how I know. They don't, bro. If they delete this app, I don't know how I'll survive. Solely because this is how I learned. What do you mean? You mean to tell me they're talking about deleting TikTok tomorrow and I just learned that any number multiplied by 9 equals 9? We are never going to be free. We will never be free, bro. This lady just told us that if you multiply anything by 9, so 9 times 9 equals 81. What is 8 plus 1? 9. 9 times 2 is 18. What's 1 plus 8? 9. 9 times 5.
You want some more? Do you? All right, bam, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my way.
Fam, we in trouble. Fam, I don't know what else to say. We in trouble, fam. Oh boy. Man, we in trouble. Lord have, what is that? Please tell me this is a female, not a dude being a female. I'm scared to click it. I'm gonna click it.
The United States.
Oh, this thing is fucking up. Okay, wait a minute. I'm scared to click it, but I'm finna click it. But this might be a man. No, this is a female. She said it's an immigration lawyer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Where is the video? I need to see this. Oh, Lord. This is scary. This is scary. She did all this today. Where's your video? I want to see it. Oh, here it is.
It's done. The bill officially banning TikTok has been passed by the House of Representatives today. But I don't want you to freak out because it has not officially become a law and it's going to take a while and I'm going to explain why. In order for the bill to be passed today, it needed 2/3 of the House majority, which it did receive with 352 yes votes compared to the 60 no's. But a bill is not a law. In order for it to become officially a law, it still needs 60 votes by the Senate and the president needs to sign it into law. Now, the bad news is that President Biden has already promised to sign the bill into law. And if you think that the House can't comprehend TikTok, just imagine the Senate. They only need 60 votes and they're older than God. Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has actually said that this is not a priority for him as they have bigger fish to fry right now, considering the budget bill and foreign aid. So I imagine that it'll be at least a few months before we even hear anything from the Senate. They're claiming this is not a TikTok ban, but they are going to be forcing ByteDance, the parent company, to sell TikTok to a U.S. company, which the country determines is not adversary to our national security. But if ByteDance refuses to sell them, the app won't even exist in the U.S. It might as well be dead. I'll keep you posted on more updates of the TikTok ban bill. It's done. The bill officially banning TikTok has been passed by the House of Representatives today. But I don't want you to freak out because it has not officially become a law and it's going to take a while and I'm going to explain why. In order for the bill to
I don't want to hear
today,
you
it needed
again.
2/3
How
of the
about
House
that?
majority.
Jesus Christ. My bad. I was typing something on Twitter. You know, for a bunch of people on Twitter talking about black people don't know how to do math, y'all keep saying 13% of the population, and we correct you and tell you that 13% of the population is not doing crime. That would equal everybody, you fucking idiots. You're still running outside talking about, oh, y'all bad in math. Man, I tell you, man, I apologize, family. That's why that whiteout company, they whiteout ain't as good as it was, because these fuckers were sitting there drinking it in homeroom. What is this?
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
The show-
good God. You're going to start this again? It must know I'm doing this. It's probably screwing with me. Here we go.
Why does the world have to be so mean and angry when we have cats? TikTok.
Oh, good God. And you went to, they did this in Atlanta, family. This is Atlanta. Oh, my God. No. My guy. Wait, this is New York? That's even worse.
Why does the world have to be so mean and angry when we have cats?
TikTok influencer O'Neal Thomas joined the social media platform.
All right, go ahead and say it, family. Go ahead. I'll let y'all have it. Y'all can debate if he's an immigrant or he FBA. Y'all, I already know the answer, but y'all can have that. I ain't even finna get into that. I'm just gonna play the video. I ain't even gonna look at y'all's comments. Go ahead.
Platform in 2020. The 26-year-old who lives in New Jersey uses TikTok to create humor-based content and skits.
Oh, that all makes sense, child. Right?
He has
What the-
2.5 million followers. It's why he's upset the House just passed a bill that would ban TikTok in the U.S. if its China-based owners, ByteDance, don't sell the app.
To feel that our Congress is so passionate about taking something away from us that we as a collective mass really enjoy using and just like to have to ourselves in our own like alone times, it's really disheartening. So when I heard about the news today, I was really just, I felt like a really like kind of low blow to ourselves, you know.
TikTok says some 7 million small businesses rely on its platform, like O'Neal Thomas.
Oh my God.
He's a 26-year-old actor and creator in New Jersey with 2.5 million followers.
It's been my full-time job ever since 2020.
O'Neal is disappointed by today's vote and hopes TikTok stays the course.
I write all of my content.
Is that his girl?
Disappointed by today's vote and hopes TikTok stays the course.
All right.
I write all of my content. I conceptualize, I script, I produce, I film.
I would hope you do.
everything in my home. So it takes a lot of hours. It's so rewarding.
But lawmakers say they are concerned the Chinese-owned company could ultimately have too much influence on Americans through its app.
I caught that, Torian. I know. I caught him.
Who is we? Who is we?
Another TikToker they spotlighted in a very expensive state. Boy, I'm telling you, them realtors, they rubbing their hands like Birdman right now. Those listings, boy. They getting ready to get them listings back, selling right back to BlackRock and Vanguard. Ooh, this chick. I like her. Let's see what she's saying.
Okay, I'm about to give you some more info.
No, wait, that's here it is.
Why is the United States government lying to its people about TikTok? This TikTok ban saying that ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, is Chinese owned. Can I clear up the lies for y'all to let you know that ByteDance is actually 60% owned by global institutions like BlackRock, General Atlantic, and Susquehanna International Group? Okay, those are not Asian companies. 60% of the shareholding of this ByteDance that owns TikTok is not Chinese. 20% of ByteDance is actually owned by its founders. In addition, its employees, which includes 7,000 to 10,000 American citizens. Okay, that's who owns ByteDance. So if you calculate that 60 and 20, you get 80% of ByteDance not owned by the Chinese government. It's actually owned by companies, like I said, like BlackRock. Y'all are familiar with BlackRock, an institution that started in New York City. And we can go even further than that. Looking at BlackRock, which everybody is aware of, to let you know that it doesn't stop at BlackRock. Actually, BlackRock's ownership and share is actually owned. Number one on the shareholder ownership of BlackRock is Vanguard Group. Group. And number 5 on that list of shareholders of BlackRock, which owns ByteDance, which owns TikTok, is actually Bank of America. Bank of America. You heard that right, America. So essentially,
I wonder if she's woke. Go ahead, sister. See, now this is, Ladies, remember what I told y'all this morning? This is the type of chick you need to be having represent you on the stages. Not juicy body goddess. This chick. But you know why they're not gonna have her on there, because she out there telling the truth.
Essentially, America owns BlackRock, which owns shareholdership of ByteDance, which owns TikTok. If you trace it all the way back, you start to realize that a large majority of TikTok is actually already owned by American companies. BlackRock, that also has individual shareholders that look like this. None of those motherfuckers is Asian, let alone Chinese. It's not Chinese that own the large majority stockholding in BlackRock, which I'll repeat, large majority of BlackRock, which I will repeat again, is one of the companies that own ByteDance, that own TikTok. In addition to that ownership, okay, like we just went down the list, is Oracle, a company that actually funnels everything through the cloud, all the data that United States citizens actually use. Oracle is an American-based company. That is who is funneling through our algorithm, okay? It is not the Chinese. I want to know why the United States government is lying to you and me. Why are they lying to us? And not only that, why are they hitting themselves, Stephen? Because the other.
No, here's the problem, man. There's one crucial thing you left out. America is selling the data to China, and China is keeping the data. That's one thing you forgot to illustrate. But that's okay. If you go down that rabbit hole more, you'll get there.
Day when that notification went out that said you need to contact your local representative, they tried to blame that on Chinese, when essentially who did that was the Americans, the American employees that put that notification out for everybody to contact the representatives. Yet they're trying to make you think that was China that put out that notification. Now that I have cleared up the lies so people can actually know who owned the largest majority share of ByteDance, and it ain't China, I want people to start realizing this threat and fear that they're using of China is not anything to do with anything they're worried about with the United States citizens' data going to the Chinese. Because it's not. It's going to the American companies. What they're actually trying to do is a fucking money grab. Because all these companies that I just listed, Vanguard, BlackRock, Bank of America, that own the largest majority hold of ByteDance, actually want a full ownership. Okay, that's what it is. And all of these companies have their hands in your politicians' pockets. And that is what your politicians are doing. They are not fighting and going to war for your data and your safety. They are going and fighting for these companies that want full and total ownership of TikTok. The deal that they're setting with these politicians that are going for this is they know that they will be able to monitor and push whatever it is that they want politically through the algorithm. Once these companies get full ownership and share of ByteDance, that clearly majority they already fucking have. Like I said, ain't got nothing to do with China and safety. This is a full-on money grab. So can y'all in the Senate that are about to vote tell the truth when you go to that flow, and tell everybody you just trying to line your pockets? Tell the fucking truth and tell everybody the real reason you want this forced sale of TikTok has nothing to do with anybody's safety. It's because out of the 60% ownership, you want the people that are lining your pockets to make more money in full ownership of TikTok. You want to colonize somebody else's app that they created in the United States. And this is a classic play for colonization, by the way. Make people feel like they are afraid of something so you can go ahead and steal it. Have a nice day. Ain't got nothing to do with China and
All right. So there's that. I think we'll end it off on that one. Gotta end it off with a black woman. So I know it's late, but if anybody want to come up and say something, you're more than welcome. I tell you, they dumb. They dumb on Twitter, boy. They dumb. Nobody's checking. This dude actually went on TikTok, on Twitter, and told me that people are listening to Rudy Giuliani's podcast. Who's checking for Rudy Giuliani? Her name is Breezy Fox. I put her link in the chat. It's right under Cosmo Fury's BBW and Lisping Dudes comment. Oh Lord. I tell you they dumb. And it's sad. Bruh, they have a whole space talking about, is Tariq Nasheed a puppet for the same whites he claims to fight against? And guess who's hosting it? There you go. Oh boy, y'all are sad. This is what y'all doing at midnight. We got pressing issues and y'all are worried about Tariq Nasheed. This is sad. Why didn't you tag him? Look how many people are on stage. I didn't even know you could have 12 people talking. I didn't know this. Must be nice. Mm. What are you talking about, man? Hey, this is the chick that got ran out of that space. My Donnie is. Okay. Bruh, he got a 4 out of 5. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there. All right. Whatever. You assholes. Cosmo Fury, hello.
Hey man, just getting out of work, and I gotta say, I don't think I said to you before. I appreciate how you just put this information together to show us all and stuff. I know, um, I just gotta tell you that also. And my biggest problem I had with TikTok is, and I keep saying it, I'm gonna stick with it, is the fact that so much real information gets lost within the misinformation. That's my biggest issue with it. And I've seen some things on it I've clearly known, that's BS. And people actually believe in the BS. And then there's stuff that's information, and it gets lost. And you go and you can pick out your ability to pick it out in between what's real and what's not real. Yo, you got much love to you for that, for real, man.
I appreciate that.
I don't know. I just was today. I was like, just now. You just showed what's the dude named O'Neal, and I'm like, bro, it got to be a Jersey dude. Why?
Well, I saw Fox 5, so I thought it was Atlanta, but then I looked and I was like, I looked on his profile and it said tri-state area. I was like, oh God.
And you know what's probably he probably isn't strange to Atlanta like Diddy. Who knows? Here, man. Like I can't with it. And then earlier, like I was watching the stream earlier, and you are dead on about that whole situation with who they use to represent. And then the lady with the numbers just now, and I'm like, oh God, why? But I can't have these kind of conversations with people because I'm being called a hater. Oh, it's always what about your mom? My mother is a nurse, man. My mother is an educated woman. Don't bring her into this. Because you can't always, it's like you can't differentiate. It's like we aren't a monolithic people until it's convenient to be monolithic.
Well, listen, they're gonna learn very listen, 7 months. I'm keep telling y'all, they're gonna
Ah,
learn.
I know, man. I know. But let me get on home. I'm driving. Thanks for having me up, man. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Um,
I don't even
Listen,
know.
your kid is definitely not white.
Well,
You're
yeah, you
half
kinda
Jewish
just-
and your kid's half Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Huh? This is what's on TikTok. So a travel nurse tried to tell you about your health and stop eating all that damn food, and you got mad. We in trouble, family. You upset at a nurse trying to tell a black woman to watch her health. Okay. And that's one reason why they're gonna ban TikTok, but it's all good. Y'all niggas is out of line. All right. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, I think it's time to go. It's okay. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. All right, family. I just wanted to bring that to your attention that they losing their mind over there, and we figured it out that most people don't even know what's going on because they didn't do their due diligence to say, let me really sit down and research it. You had all day. That's the overall arching thing on this. You had all day, and you still went on your videos and said they banned it. But okay. All right. But before we get out of here, family, hopefully you all have a productive day now because it's past midnight where you are, unless you're on the West Coast. And if you're on the West Coast, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So where is the math chick? I need to go see her again. And I need that. I need that math chick again. Where is she? Y'all mad at me already. Y'all know where I'm going with that. I gotta play that video one more time. She got to tell us how every time you times by 9, you get you get 9. Come on. We gotta go. We gotta listen to that again. Oh no, I can't believe she did that. I can't believe she did that. That's the greatest piece of tape I've ever seen in my life. Oh, come on. Don't you start screwing up. Let's go. Come on, let's get to the show. I need that. Damn it, I can't find it now. Shit. You lucky motherfuckers, you. Y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky I closed the page. I need that. They showing me that coon again. Damn it. You lucky. Y'all lucky I couldn't find it. All right. We're gonna get out of here. Whew. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Shout out to Breezy Fox. She put it down. Probably the most consistent video on what's going on here. Wait a minute. Nah, we can't leave yet. Wait a minute. We can't leave yet. Hey, a video game character got into the mix. He finna tell us about the TikTok ban.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in
Family, this must be serious because they done got Master Chief out here talking about it. Let's see what Master Chief said. Shout out to Master Chief. Fair use. Play. Oh, Lord. Now it's not going to want to play. Oh, here we go. Now it's gonna start screwing up. Here we go. Y'all might get off. Pause. Now I don't want to work. Hold on. We're gonna refresh. Uh-oh. It might not work. Okay. That's special. Y'all might have got spared. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. We gonna play it. Y'all really thought y'all were gonna get off? Hell no.
We're gonna talk about TikTok, and
Go ahead, Master
new
Chief.
one for me. I'm very angry about this, so it's just gonna be an angry rant. So if you're not in the mood for that, we're gonna keep scrolling because we're just gonna vent for a second. The thing that gets me isn't that they are pushing for a TikTok ban. It's that is the priority right now. That's the priority for the U.S. government, is banning an app. All the other stuff that we have to deal with right now. I can't buy a home. 44% of all of the homes sold last year were bought by private equity, taken off the market to raise housing prices so you can't buy a home, so I can't buy a home. What's the priority of Congress? Oh, let's ban the dance app. Ooh, the Chinese Communist Party. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're dealing with a threat. Oh, a foreign government's going to influence us. The current things that I have to worry about, the things that I have to worry about, that my family has to worry about, that my friends have to worry about, it's not the Chinese government. It's you, Congress, passing stupid laws. Literally members of our own government, just destroying democracy from within. But no, it's a Chinese app. Oh, God. I cannot fathom what mental hoops you have to go through to look at this situation as a person in Congress, as a representative, and think, yeah, the American people, 170 million Americans, over 50% of all Americans use TikTok on a daily basis. You looked at 51% of the US population and the long list of things that we actually need to focus on. Homelessness, feeding kids, the multitude of international wars that are going on, high grocery prices, unable to buy a home.
Okay, I'm done. I think we're done.
And a lot of white folk have demonstrated eloquently that they don't have no sense.
But you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
Embarrassing.
Motherfucker.